Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Burke. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Setting up the screen. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Illinois' offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wells. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Under fire. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Gilliam. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Huskers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Duggar. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. QB draw. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. It's incomplete. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. We'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Cherry. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going. Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. To the air. It's Gilliam. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snag down in the air. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quarterback strolling away from heat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggar. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback running on the draw. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Huskers decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Wells. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Duggar. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle, it's Wells. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off play action on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Cornhuskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Gilliam. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Duggar. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Duggar.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They go to the ground. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The stiff arm gets him loose.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Okay.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And the defense got it.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Oh, he's got a chance. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a 16-yard line. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Gilliam. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Makes the catch. It's Duggar. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Looking for a man. It's Gilliam. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Powers through the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw. It's Gilliam. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Got it set up on the outside. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd down.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?